Welcome to another exciting episode of Doug's Electronic Repair Bench.
Well, good afternoon, YouTube. I'm back again today for a look at the Zentih M723, I think is the number. Make sure. Yep, M723. As you can tell, it is rather apart. I have cleaned out most of the cobwebs, etc. Oh, there's one right there I missed. But I plan on taking a damp rag and wiping it out also, and before I continue any work on it. I also took the knobs off, which on these AC/DC live chassis radios, these have a clip on them to keep them from coming out. In other words, they don't want you to touch the chassis. So anyway, I was able to get those out. Also, the speaker has a similar clip that holds it in, and I got those out. Those should clean up nicely, I hope, and we'll go from there. Now the chassis itself is also cleaned out, cleaned up, whatever you want to call it. Spider is gone there, so, and all the other assorted bugs I found. I did notice there was a lot of garbage, whatever you want to call it, down around this tuning shaft, and I took my little dental pick and worked. I've got it hung on my shirt at the moment. Okay, there we go. And cleaned out all around here, and finally got it fairly clean. I may go do further work on it, I don't know. But as it is right now, I think it's in pretty good shape. Underneath, it wasn't really that dirty underneath, but I did clean some underneath as well, and I think that's looking pretty good. Looks like those caps will be pretty easy to change out once I get those in. I hope to order those Wednesday. Wednesday is check day here, so anybody that's retired and on Social Security knows how they wait for that check each month. So I'm lucky enough to get 2 checks. I have a Postal Service annuity that I get the first of the month, every month. It pays my medical insurance, and I get a couple more hundred out of that each month. So it's not much, but it helps buy a few groceries and stuff. So, and maybe a part or two. So anyway, this is basically just wanted to show the radio apart, and like I said, it's the speaker. I want to show you that too. It does have a little problem here. As you can see, it's got a rip there in it. I don't understand really how stuff like that occurs. I mean, it kind of looks like the cone is slightly deformed there, and I don't know if it was that way from the factory or what, and over time it's just finally managed to rip itself apart. But you can see it does have a hole there. My usual method of repairing those is to take some wood glue, like right there, and smear that good generous helping. I don't get it on too thick, but thick enough to where it makes a bond between the 2 pieces of cloth, or paper I should say. And once it's done that, then I'll probably put another coat on it, front and back. And it doesn't do a lot to dampen the speaker, and on the surround of the speaker like that, it's not going to really affect it that much. But at least it won't rattle, and it shouldn't come apart any further. So that's that. So I still haven't decided. Every time I get a radio with a selenium rectifier, I have a quandary because I don't know whether to replace it or just leave it. If you ever frequent the antique radio forums, you have a couple of factions there. The replace everything and put new in faction, and then you have the ones that don't change it if it's not bad. And I'm probably more of the don't change it if it's not bad. You know, my business was service, and you know, when I got something to repair, I didn't change the older components just because they were old. I fixed the problem, and the set went back out the door. So, like I said, I'm still pretty much that way, and everybody has their own opinion on that, so that's fine. That just happens to be mine. So, anyway, like I say, for whatever the purpose of this is, again on the cabinet, I will clean it up more. I haven't totally decided on the course of action on painting yet, but more than likely the front will remain as it is. I don't really want to get so involved into it that I have to change the dial and things like that. I'll definitely clean it up really good. But like I said, I have some ideas on a cabinet, and if you guys have any ideas, feel free to let me know, because you know, I'm not an expert at this. I like to play around with this old stuff, and thanks to Cutworm, I have one other one to play around with. So I guess without further ado, I'll let you all go back to what you're doing and have a good day. Thanks for watching.